True?
Ask Eoco. Ask those who said it. I have nothing to say to that.
And there was this, I've seen today another flyer that says that in all accounts you had 30,000 cedis in it.
Ask them. I have nothing to say. Give time some time. I have nothing to say.
Have your accounts been frozen?
Ask them. I have nothing to say.
The list that was published has having been frozen, apart from the 5 accounts that I saw in the list, they also claim 7-bedroom residential, 2-bedroom residential property at Spentest, 7-bedroom residential property at Latte, residential apartment at Jirgana, approximately 15 acres of land Latte.
I saw, even today, I saw one that said there's a stolen car and all those things. It's okay. It's all fine. I'm a politician. I'm in the public space. When an issue like this come up, you should expect people to throw a manner of things. I have nothing to say. Let's allow time to deal with it.
Out of what Dennis Rakos Aboagye about fire on claims such as say we car. Aside say we car no, yes, sika bi hu nsensem. In fact, Dennis Rakos Aboagye be din komo na ne nsem o kanadofo modu. Also we experience in politics na we notice hu say sa asemba na we yese we hu ano a na afei na de wo to asem mo. Nti ono ne de kakra bi no woka. In fact, wa ba kasa wa clear air on stolen car tag yede tag no when him say information is circulating in actually say Dennis Rakos Aboagye omo friend so nko Eoco office or kono or the car be coin na car no the coin no which is stolen car allegedly. That is the information is circulating. Now in an interview beside Dennis Rakos Aboagye said they na o doing fa sansem ya yekika fa ho sika yese wafa no wodwe ho saying Dennis Rakos Aboagye can send me out of for me say and some more kind of shocking because a man for binum and say the Dennis Rakos Aboagye and I say now you should video on it somebody to that yeah ba mama more explanations to why he said that Dennis Rakos Aboagye needs somebody to that
engage in the media conversation around this whole Eoco thing. Evans, I'm very young, like you said, but at least I've been doing active politics for 23 years. I've seen a lot. I've learned a lot. I have served. I have arranged chairs, clean tables of big men. And within that period, I learned a lot of things. Let's allow state institutions to do their work. State institutions are doing their work within the rights, within the space of the law. At the same time, I also, as a citizen, also have some protections and some rights within the law. Let's allow that to play out. I am not going to feed on the media sensations and all the lies and speculations, and every day I see a new thing. Every day they prepare a new flyer. None of the things you see in the news, and I'm happy multimedia is not reporting these things. None of them you see in the news are actually part of what is being discussed at Eoco between Eoco and I.
I've heard you on Asempa make the point.
I took time to explain
that there was no discussion around 50 million. But subsequent to that, the Deputy Attorney General is on record to have said that those claims are wrong.
I've made my point. I'm not going into those things again. I'm sure eventually, you see, 23 years gives me a lot of experience to know that in politics, forget about the tempera or the moments of the issues. Time would put out all these things. Eventually, we'll get to know who is.
So you stand by the fact that 55 million wasn't
give time. Let's give ourselves time. Let's give ourselves time. I think I took time. If you really want to know my inside, go and listen to my conversation on Asempa. And since Asempa, I haven't said anything anyway. I'm not doing that. As for all the sensations, those ones, the only one that pains me is the one that said I have 3 wives. And I know I can't find them. If at least I could find them, will help. You understand? That's the only thing that pained me. But otherwise, I think that we should.
Somebody probably said they can pimp you.
We should let.
On that subject, recently, there's also reports that your accounts have been frozen. True?
Ask Eoco. Ask those who said it. I have nothing to say to that.
And there was this, I've seen today another flyer that says that in all accounts you had 30,000 cedis in it.
Ask them. I have nothing to say. Give time some time. I have nothing to say.
Have your accounts been frozen?
Ask them. I have nothing to say.
The list that was published has having been frozen, apart from the 5 accounts that I saw in the list, they also claim 7-bedroom residential, 2-bedroom residential property at Spentest, 7-bedroom residential property at Latte, residential apartment at Jirgana, approximately 15 acres of land Latte.
I saw, even today, I saw one that said there's a stolen car and all those things. It's okay. It's all fine. I'm a politician. I'm in a public space. When an issue like this come up, you should expect people to throw a manner of things. I have nothing to say. Let's allow time to deal with it.
But you dispute those?
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Let's give ourselves time. Evans, 23 years of experience in my short life is enough for me to know what to do at what time.
You know, when I saw it, I was like, hey, miracles. You got money, pal, like that way, you know.
They just go make my house witches go come after me for nothing. Babo could give you some time.
But so your lawyers tell you what? Don't speak about it anymore.
My lawyers don't even have to tell me. I'm very sensible enough to know when to speak and when not to speak.
I mean, you've been served formally about these.
I don't know.
You haven't been served.
I don't know. Go and ask who you have to ask. Why are you asking me?
No, but you are the man
Ask
who
the
is affected.
I have nothing to say to it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've spent enough time on one show. Fortunately, it was on your own platform.
Yeah, my sister station.
It's enough. Go and listen to it if you want to know what I have to say.
But I mean, when you were speaking to my colleague, this one about accounts was not in the public domain, being frozen. This, I believe, was in the last 48 hours that this happened. And I'm asking you whether these reports are factual, that your accounts are relating to these have been frozen.
I have nothing to say.
Okay. As you say, you plead the fifth.
Yes.
Which is you're entitled to do. But in the wake of all these allegations against you, how does this affect your chances? So far, by the way, has this served to, many look at this and say, for some reason, this has rather turned out to be a positive.
There's nothing
in the campaign.
There's nothing positive.
Because we saw people obviously mass up. I saw you thanking them before Eoco.
I have nothing to say related to Eoco or any other thing. What I know is that I possess...
How has it affected your campaign?
I know that I possess superior qualities that would help my party going into the 2028 elections. And it's not something that I have built myself. It's something that the party itself has given me opportunity over the years to grow and build it. So it's the party that has built me into this. That's why you'd realize that a lot of the hashtags you see, built to lead, ready to win. I have been built as I am right now, as you say it, by the MPP in the form and shape that I am right now. And so it's just me being ready to serve my party after years of my party molding me and preparing me for this moment. So it has nothing to do with any other issue. It has everything to do with MPP and how many years they've taken in building.
But you can't dismiss all this, that's, the last 1 month or so on your ambitions. Can you? It has an impact on the way people see you, on the way the party sort of rallies around you.
Some time. You know, I've read a lot of books. I followed a lot of very deep men. Let me tell you, the one person that gives me inspiration and drive to move every day is Honorable Damboche. And you know him.
Yeah.
So if you know Honorable Damboche, you know that I'm not reckless. I cannot be reckless. That alone should give you an indication. I am telling you that nothing else is impacting me as we speak, other than years of molding and growth and development by the MPP. That is all, nothing else. What has molded me to what I am today, what is impacting me today, is the MPP. I was a polling station, I was a constituency youth organizer when the MPP made me a municipal chief executive. Then I became a presidential staffer. Then I became the communications director of the party. It's the MPP that has impacted me, nothing else. Years of slow development, years of training by the party. That is what has impacted me, nothing else. So any other thing you are saying, I have no idea about that. That is your observation. But I can tell you that the MPP has molded me well. The people that I've learned from have taught me well, and I'm ready to bring that to bear to my party.
You mentioned when you launched your campaign that your objective, you're confident that the party comes to power in 2028. And obviously you believe you have what it takes to help the party get there. I have seen others who question that. They actually point to 2024 and make the point that when you were, communications lead for Baumia, the management of the communications campaign at the time left a lot to be desired. In fact, there were suggestions that in terms of dealing with the communication structure across the country, it was lacking. In fact, you had actually addressed one of them, the former direct communications director, who had publicly made some allegations against you on that. What for you from the 2024 elections in terms of the outcome strengthens your hand going into this particular elections, the internal elections in 2024, in terms of the key lessons? Looking at some of the accusations about where the NPP lost was in the communications architecture, and Miracles is always singled out because, of course, your name was prominent as a key pillar in that failure. So did you accept those criticisms?
Yes. I mean, I was at the forefront of it. And so if it doesn't go well, I cannot deflect the blame. I take it. But I also give the party the assurance that I have drawn lessons from that failure. And that makes me special. It means that the things that we're able to do right, I know them. And so we'll hold on to them and protect them. Then the things that we couldn't do right, I know them. Then we can improve upon that, and then we can have a full picture. That is what makes me very unique. So I accept it. I agree.
I mean, when Adomako Befi made the point about communications budget and the Miracles was not properly managed, you saying that you accept that?
Well, of course. I mean, that one, the campaign came to disprove that. A communications director doesn't handle money. A communications director doesn't manage money. In a campaign, there's a campaign finance team. They handle money. As a comms director, I don't touch money. I don't see money. I don't handle money. It's a campaign finance team that handles that. So that has already been dealt with. I mean, those are, and again, you know, these are post-elections, when you win, when you lose, and people are angry, people are sad, they threw all these things in.
In our social video, Dennis Aboagye literally said nothing or manage finding a right way not to talk about this whole brouhaha. And I think that Dennis Aboagye has a point. Say Ghana police you have every right to remain silent, or else everything you say will be used against, can be used against you in a court of law. That's the same tactics that Dennis Aboagye used. Or say, need 22 years in politics. Yes, we see here. All metinase, binu meshishe juma antono so. Now, yes, or kasane so about to say back in door. Now, me sure say Dennis Aboagye, Osuya ni answer fini previous interview or ye mu. Yeah, okay. In some by Eoco for Fred Dennis Aboagye say he was involved in some fraud be. Obabe can zembi na me sure say after so babe kasaya no. Onwa hwe heat na eba no so na. Ohun say heat needs too much. Into onwanga say to no hofo. I na adwin say ne sadia so obe kasa on it pa de. O jam authorities no. De omo pe bi omo ye. Si de omo pe bi omo nye o bibi kan ekokot obe kan di ewu. Out of origin who say, who say, I mean, who are